What's up, guys? Today we're going to start making our buttons that we're going to put in our car, and those buttons here, I'm going to show you a quick way to do this here. I just started because I want to start the video like this because it's more exciting. And here we have the engine, the power for the car, then we have the fuel, and then we have the start. Of course, you got a wire, and we also need to put a fuse down here. So let me show you how to drill this here. Yeah, let's do it. And just a quick for your information, this is acrylic. I ordered online just a little piece of acrylic, and this is, let me see how long this is, how thick. I have a couple plates. I'm gonna show you what happened to the other one. It's 2.3, so probably it's 2.5. And this here I just got because I don't know why. It's a 1.3, so probably it's 1.2. This here is too thin and it broke. You can still try to use the same process that I'm gonna show you how to drill the big one, but this is what happened to me before. So I kind of drew here what I needed. So I have ignition, fuel, and start, and put underneath, and this is what we got, right? And now I have a few things. It's like low and high for the headlights. I have heater. I don't know if heater I'll have a switch yet. We have the hazard light. We have the wipers. And we're gonna have some other things. So here what we need to do, I'm gonna give some space because I don't want any button too close. This is gonna be its own area, okay? And in here we're going to drill the other holes. One thing I suggested was when you start drilling the holes, you open this in a way that it gives you a height, and then squeeze this in here so it doesn't move easily, and then you're going to use that all across. I measured before, and I just moved this so I could show you some of the things, but this is how much I measured, and there you go. So we know that this is exactly right. So I got new things here for this next step, which is a pen, those ones that you write and then you can clean up, right, the whiteboard, and something that is straight. So I measure my line, my distance from my buttons here, 36 millimeters, which is 1 inch and 0.42, and this is my center line. So on this line here, I'm going to start poking holes, and my buttons are going to come out of here. Okay. I could move them up or down a little bit, which would kind of look cool because it would be in a different line. But you know, I think for this sample here, we can do like that, and we can make another board later if we don't like it. I decided 30 centimeters. 30 millimeters is going to be my ideal distance between the buttons. So I'm going to just make some dots around here. So I'm going to make 1, 2. I got to be careful because this line disappears if I touch it. 3 and 4. So yeah, seems very good. It's gonna be 1, 2. Yeah, I have enough space. They look great. Yeah, look cool. So I have 4 of them. I'm just gonna clean them up and be sure that the 30 centimeters is 30 millimeters is 30 millimeters. So I'm gonna go there. There, that dot, that dot, and that's pretty much it. So what we do now is we get the Christmas tree bit, get the little the thing that we're gonna use to attach in there, and then push down. This will show you, so for example, there are measurements inside, which is 7/18 or something like that, but I mean it doesn't matter to me. It's the same point where I have this mark in there. So we're going to start drilling this guy here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to make one mark. There you go. We're gonna heat it up. Alright, so I haven't tested yet. I just left here so we can do it together. And perfect. This is awesome, guys. Look at this. Everything works as expected. Turn on the power in the car, fuel, start, and here we're gonna have this will be off and this will be on. And if it's switched, I just switch it like this and then it should be good. But I love it. So what we need to do now is put the fuses on. And my idea, of course, I already tested in this thing here, we could go from the bottom, right? And we could go from the top. From the top, I think it's better because that's the way it's supposed to be. And it's gonna be like that. We just put 2 screws in there and good to go. Okay, this was my choice here. I'm gonna put them on the right side, half close to the button and half below the button. Okay, so if you wonder, that's how I got. This gives me a straight line, and then I measured and put down here what I need. So I'm gonna melt this square. So I have a metal plate that I used to test already, and I'm gonna do like this. Okay, one down. Now I need to warm up and push on the sides. Okay, as you see, this is not enough. I need a little more. Tiny bit more. So I gotta fill up the gas, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna heat this up and then push on the borders, like push up, push down, push on the side, push on the other one. Once this is done, from the top, this should fit straight in there. Wow, look at that. On and off. Woo. Alright, and since this gauge is a little bit different than the other ones, I will hook a hole in here and then put the gauge, pointing this gauge at me. So this should be bigger than that, So this is going to stay on the back. And what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to poke a hole in here, and I'm going to twist this way because I want the gauge to point at me at some point, and not to the center, not to the passenger. So let's do like this. I'm gonna get right. I'm gonna warm up first because I'm afraid that's gonna crack. Nice. Just a little warm. And wow, what a mess. There you go. Circle. There you go. Look at that. And so this is the oil pressure. And let's see how it looks in the car. Check it out. This is super dope. Oh man, I'm so happy. Yeah, and I might put a sticker, Car Mods Garage here, something like that. So maybe, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the other gauges. I have the boost gauge and the water temp. Both of them I have nowhere to put them. So, and of course we're not accounting for the steering wheel, which is gonna be right here. Let me try to squeeze this. There you go. So when I'm driving, I should be able to see everything that's going on. So when I think about putting the gauges, I need to know exactly where it's going. This space here, I mean, basically I can use that for a couple gauges, but I still need to have the most important one, which is the air fuel ratio, which I didn't receive yet. It's an AM. Yeah, I should find a good spot for that one. Since that one turned out so good, I'm gonna use this bottom piece, and I might put a few gauges in here. So let's do the same thing. And it's all done. I just put in the car. Check this out. This is the top one. I'm gonna wrap. I'm gonna make it as part of the wrapping videos. This here, I put upside down. I kind of messed up because I was thinking on doing this, and this is gonna be the potty switch. It's gonna turn on my LEDs inside. But doing this, I can't see anything here. Or I can, I don't know. I can decide this. It could be either way. It could be like this or like that. So, yeah. What I'm gonna do now is, we have all this wiring. This is coming from the front. This is the oil sensor. This is the water temp. And this is just positive and negative for the boost controller, and of course all of this here. Because I didn't think that this would go that way, I'll need to go up there again, as you see, and try to see if I can pass everything on the same side instead of going from the bottom. That's gonna be much cleaner. Or if I find a way, I can just attach from the bottom going up without hanging anything, and yeah, and call it good. But check it out, not bad, huh? Yeah. Monday, tomorrow, or the day after tomorrow. So I have 1 week for Spokane County Raceway, and tomorrow or the day after tomorrow I'm gonna get the AEM, which is the air fuel ratio. That one is important. It's very important because that's what's gonna help me tune the car. Yeah, that's gonna be another problem. So one thing at a time. Thanks for watching this video. I hope this helps you. Consider subscribing to my channel. Leave that little like button, and if you have something to say, just leave a comment. I always read the comments and answer as fast as I can. Check out my website, www.carmodsgarage.com, and I'll see you on the next video. Look past my face. See status. I'm eating some McDonald's. 20 miles.